Oh man, I didn't come up with like something super cool and funny to say before we got started on this video.
No, that's my job.
Oh, whew. I was worried. I was like, man, I'm not
Yeah.
very entertaining.
Yeah.
Maybe
Leave
you're
all the
doing all
humor,
that.
entertainment to me. You're just the producer.
Oh, I'm just so I just hear
Yeah.
press. You know what?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, intro.
Intro music. Okay, press a button.
All right,
Hello.
well, so
Press a button.
it's time for it's time for college picks.
Oh, come on, Herb. Come on, Herb.
top 25.
College.
Bama plays at 7.
I know. We have to find something to do all day Saturday until 7.
I'll be watching a lot of football.
I will. I will too.
All right, we will not be watching this game though. Michigan and Indiana.
I'm not watching this game.
Michigan wins.
I think 2 years ago this game would have been a lot closer because Indiana was playing better. Michigan wins. Do they cover? Probably so.
If I was everybody, I would take Michigan in the first half.
Yeah,
that'd be your best cover for this game.
And
shout out to Hoda. We love.
Shout out to Hoda. I think Michigan's going to have one of those seasons again where they go along, they play well, they win most of the games until they play Ohio State. Obviously, with the exception last year when they won, they beat Ohio State. But I don't think Michigan beats Ohio State.
Just dashing everybody's hopes in the Big Ten. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Let's go back to this game on hand. Michigan and Indiana. We both picked Michigan to win this game.
Yes. Game day game.
Oh wow, TCU and Kansas. Whoever thought this would have been the college game day would be coming to a long?
I love it.
I know that atmosphere is going to be crazy because they never would have expected it. I'm pretty sure all the kids were like, game days? Oh my gosh, we're going to get our signs made and everything.
But they'll be wearing basketball jerseys, I bet you.
Probably so. Paul Pierce jersey, yeah, probably so.
Man, I'm taking TCU.
I am
with
too.
A legitimate chance at winning the Big 12.
You think TCU is going to win the Big 12?
I think they've got. I'm going to pick them as one of the 2 teams to make the championship game.
I think
right now you have to think it's TCU versus Oklahoma State.
I was about to say I'm picking Oklahoma State because I think as long as they can beat Texas,
right?
I think they can beat OU.
Yeah,
I think Oklahoma State makes it. So that might be it.
Yeah,
that could be
it. One of the teams that makes the Big 12 championship game though is going to have 2 losses.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, so it'll be a goofy end of the stretch, but I'm definitely taking TCU in this game. I love that Kansas is doing well, but I definitely think they get. I definitely think they get their first loss in this game.
I agree. And the line is what TCU by 6.5.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to take TCU to cover in this game. But it's good for college football that both of these teams are undefeated. Nobody ever would have thought this about the Big 12 prior to the season beginning, but we saw what's going on with Texas. We see what's going on with Oklahoma. Baylor lost 1 or 2 games, so hey, this might be an entertaining game. And we'll let you all know what we'll be tuning into at another time, not right now.
At that segment later in the game. I'm the producer, so I'll tell them. Hey, anyway, Cincinnati against South Florida.
Let's just take Cincinnati.
Yeah,
South Florida has only won 1 game this year. We're going to take Cincinnati to cover.
Oklahoma State against Texas Tech. This could be a tighter game than expected.
Right.
I do think Oklahoma State pulls away late. I do think they cover the 9.5.
I think they cover too. No, I think it's going to.
Favorite alert. Cover Oklahoma State over Texas.
I agree. Let's move on. That just kind of zapped some of the energy out of me.
This could be a fun game.
What about UCLA at 5-0? I did not see that coming.
I did not either. Utah 4-1, a tough loss. And you can almost, as bad as Florida has looked, you can forgive that loss. First game of the year.
Yeah.
Tough environment to play.
Right.
I feel like Utah needs this game more than UCLA. I'm taking Utah on the road to win this game.
I'm taking UCLA at home.
Can't blame you on that one.
I'm taking UCLA. I think
you just wanted to say UCLA. That's all.
I did. I really did. I don't know. This could be an interesting, entertaining game, like you mentioned. But I'm going to take UCLA at home, man. I don't think. Yeah, Utah's going to have 2 losses after this one. So
wow.
I don't know. This is going to be interesting, and I think it's going to end up coming down to UCLA and USC in the Pac-12 to decide the champion.
If those two play, that game will be like 50-49.
Yeah, I
know. I don't expect any defensive stops. Like if somebody stops somebody, it's by accident, like the quarterback trips or something.
Right. That's stupid, but yeah, I understand.
Ohio State smashes Michigan State.
They're going to destroy them, yes. This is not even a game.
Yeah. Washington, I think they beat Arizona State. I think there's a lot of points in this game.
I don't think this is going to be.
I don't know if they cover 14, but they win.
This is not going to be a game that I even pay any attention to remotely anyway, but let's just pick Washington and move on.
Wake Forest over Army?
Yes. Was that a question?
Yes. We don't know what it was. Notre Dame over BYU. They're favored. They're at home. I don't know what to make of BYU. Tough schedule. Did lose one game.
Yeah. I'm going to go with BYU.
Huh?
I'm going to go with BYU.
I'm going to take Notre Dame at home and probably hate myself later.
Okay. I mean, I can kind of see it going either way, but I'm going to take BYU since that's where Steve Young went to school at.
Wow. Clemson over Boston College. DJ Jazzy Jeff has looked a lot better as of late. I think he's held off Clubber Lang, and I think Clemson wins this game. And yes,
I think that makes Dabo sleep easier at night because some of the haters are starting to die down a little bit. He can stick with DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yes.
But I mean, we're both gonna pick Clemson to cover in this game. Like I said, he has Clubber Lang in his pocket just in case he needs them. So,
and yes, we did mention that 3 times because we just like saying Clubber Lang. Let's be honest.
Basically. Clubber Lang, y'all.
Sorry, man. I had my headphones fell out. I didn't hear what you said.
Kansas State, Iowa State. I am taking Kansas State in this game.
Yeah, they're only favored by 1.5. Yeah, I don't know.
What kind of betting odds are that? 1.5? You think it's going to be that close?
But people smarter than us make these things, so
they do.
I'm taking Kansas State, and I'm not going to think about it, to be honest.
What do you think goes through that when they figure out the spreads and the line? Like what factors into that?
Well, you get like 3 points for being at home. They factor in where the money is because Vegas doesn't honestly care. Most time who wins. They want people to bet both sides.
Right.
So they figure if you look at this, a lot of people are going to go, yeah, well, K-State for sure. So,
yeah,
I don't know. USC beats the whole state of Washington at home.
Murders them. 13. I think they're going to. Oh, boy. Washington State's 4-1. I think they're going to. 13. I'm sorry. I was going to go off the rails and say something crazy, but no, I'm not going to say it.
When does this ever stop?
I was going to say USC is going to win by like 21 points, but I don't know about that. I think USC's offense is really, really looking spectacular this year.
Except against Oregon State.
Yeah. So, okay.
All right. NC State at home against Florida State. NC State coming off that tough loss to Clemson.
I'm going with Florida State in this game.
Me too. Wow.
Are you going to do it or you want me to do it?
Perfect spot for them.
Do you want me to do it or you want me to do it?
It's only 3. Does it still get it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing it then because you get to do. Do you want me to start doing outro music?
No. How about no? That's mine. Absolutely not.
Here you go.
How about this one time? You say it twice. I'll say it the third time. Please.
Fine. My representatives have agreed to your demands.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Upset alert! Upset alert!
Upset alert!
You're the ugly friend that nobody likes. Okay? That's you.
Hey, you guys!
There's 2 hot babes, but there's 3 guys approaching them, and you're the ugly friend that they just had to drag along.
Hey, you guys!
Oregon and Arizona.
You remember that guy from Goonies? Okay. I'm sorry.
Oregon smashes Arizona.
Oregon, yeah. I got Oregon.
Arizona's probably as bad as that impression you just did.
Is Bo Nix just really turned around or what?
I think Oregon as a whole is better than some of these teams. We will never believe in the ghost of Bo Nix.
We won't.
Never.
You're right.
All right. On to some SEC.
Okay.
Mississippi State over Arkansas. First off, Mississippi State is 4-1. If they didn't play terribly against that one game of LSU?
I think it was LSU, yeah.
They might be undefeated.
Right.
Arkansas is reeling. KJ Jefferson is banged up. Don't know if he's going to play. Mississippi State is favored by 9. And if KJ Jefferson plays, I take Arkansas to at least cover.
Right.
But without knowing his status, I just don't.
I don't even know who Arkansas's backup QB is.
You saw him in the game this past weekend.
Yeah, but come on. I still don't know who he is. Come on,
that's all you got?
I still don't know who he is.
Wow. So I'm going to call KJ Jefferson and Arkansas's backup QB.
I don't know if that backup QB's name is KFC because they already have KJ Jefferson.
Oh my! But we're picking Mississippi State, and that's it. That is it for you. You're done. You are done.
Hey, maybe KFC throws a touchdown pass.
Missouri and Florida.
I'm gonna go Florida, I guess. Even though Missouri put up a good fight against Georgia last week.
Man, everybody was a Missouri fan for a week.
And what did I tell you? I said Georgia's gonna come back and win this game, but this is gonna be entertaining. And they're gonna talk about this one. So yeah, I'll pick Florida in this game.
Yeah, I gotta pick Florida, but no one cares. Tennessee at LSU.
This game's gonna be good. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be a good game. Let's see. Tennessee's favored by 3 points and the game is in Baton Rouge. Oh man, this could be interesting. I'm
gonna hurt myself, but I'm gonna take Tennessee to win this game, but mostly because I don't believe in LSU's offense to keep up. I think their defense will show up.
Yeah,
I think they'll slow it down. If this game was at 6 o'clock,
a night game in Death Valley,
I would take LSU. But 11 in the morning, the drinking has just gotten started for LSU people. I don't know that they're in peak drunk form yet.
Right.
I'm going to take Tennessee on the road to win this game. But give me 6 o'clock. I don't know. And it's a travesty that this game is not at 6. If I'm LSU, I protest.
Yeah.
Or like, what was it in was it Bull Durham that he did this once where he watered the field and made it like waterlogged so they postponed the game? If I'm LSU,
I don't really remember that movie too vividly.
Get this game moved to 6. What'd you say?
I don't remember Bull Durham vividly. I do remember Field of Dreams and Major League and Shawshank Redemption. Anyway, I
don't know that Shawshank Redemption was a baseball movie, but go ahead. That's fine.
But hey, Shawshank Redemption and Bull Durham both had Tim Robbins in it, didn't they?
So I'm taking Tennessee on the road.
I'm going to take Tennessee too.
Huh?
I'm going to take Tennessee too, but I think this game's going to come down to the fourth quarter. I don't think it's going to be any type of blowout whatsoever. Yes. But I think Hendon Hooker and his offense will win the game, though.
Yes. Mama always said, trust a man named Hooker.
Gosh. Go ahead. What'd she say this time?
Mama always said, trust a man named Hooker. All right, so Georgia's gonna smash Auburn. They're gonna take the frustrations of the last 2 weeks out on Auburn.
I don't think Georgia's gonna cover
the 29.5. Yeah, probably not.
No, I don't think they're gonna cover.
Try to slow the game down enough just to stay within that number, but Georgia's gonna win this game.
It's gonna be good to see Auburn lose again.
Yeah,
yeah.
And Ole Miss is gonna beat Vandy. We love you, Vandy.
We know that.
Sorry.
Thank you, Vandy, for keeping the SEC's GPA up. So
we love you.
Yes.
Kentucky at home over South Carolina. I'm surprised.
I got Kentucky
6.5. I guess because of Kentucky's offense at times. They blew that game against Ole Miss.
Wasn't this supposed to beat
South Carolina?
No, I agree there. I think Kentucky's going to win this game. Wasn't this supposed to be some big comeback year for Spencer Rattler or something like that? Like, oh, he's going to be out there. But,
more hype than substance.
I didn't believe the hype on that one to begin with. So, and the game of the week, I guess, so to speak.
Ole Miss and Vandy.
That was a horrible fake laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it really was. Like you didn't put your best stop. Just stop.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right, Texas A&M, Alabama, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Alabama's favored by 24 points. I think at the beginning of the season, this was the game that a lot of us had circled on our calendar for us losing 38-41 last year at Kyle Field and College Station. Then, of course, Saban made some comments. Jimbo retaliated, made some comments, had a nice little rebuttal there, blah, 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 blah. I think Will Anderson has made some comments about, A&M's it's going to be a rough game.
Raj, who are you picking?
I'm picking Alabama. Now, the question that we're all waiting.
No.
What?
I'm going to tell you.
Go ahead.
Milroe starts this game.
Yes, I agree.
Alabama covers the 24 still.
I think Milroe, yes. I'm going to go ahead and agree. This is why I'm going to.
Upset alert. I mean, favorite alert.
Yes, favorite alert.
Favorite alert.
I just don't think A&M's. I think A&M's offense is so bad this year. They're only averaging 17 points a game, and that's why it's going to make it.
Max Johnson is not playing.
Max Johnson is not playing, which means your boy Haynes King is going to be in there, unless somebody else is going to play.
Was in a men's warehouse.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, working as a store manager, and they brought him back, so he has to start this game.
He's got to do something. He's multi-talented.
He is multi-talented. The man wears a nice suit.
Right.
He is not a good quarterback.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see when Jalen Milroe started, you're going to see kind of a more of an old school Alabama running the ball type of game, type of offense.
McClellan, Milroe, all over 100 yards with a touchdown rushing.
You think all three will have over 100 yards?
Yes.
I was thinking Gibbs and Milroe. No, yeah, I was thinking Milroe and Gibbs, and I think it would be easier for Milroe to get it out of all three of them because nobody is going to suspect him to run as much as he's going to run.
Oh yeah,
and not to mention he's fast as doo-doo. So
he reminds me, Raj, of a young you. Body size and speed.
Well, thank you. I would if he was a better passer, he would be like Lamar. If he was a better passer,
yeah. Which there's time though, and that's what I hate. It's like we look at people like Lamar Jackson. I'm like, Milroe's still in college. Like there's time. People thought Jalen would never develop, and you see it every year.
He eventually did.
I think last week they went into a game where running was, we were fine with running. We had a lead. He did help build on the lead. It's like people look at Milroe and go, he wasn't passing that well. It was 14-0 when he came into the game.
Right.
So it's not like we did nothing after he got there.
Right.
So he did what was asked of him. I think with full first team reps for a whole week, you'll see maybe his full package. I think I just think you'll see more from him this week. If I'm and if you're Texas A&M and we bring out Milroe, does that mean we feel like we could beat you with our backup quarterback? Like, isn't that a little disrespectful? I just feel like we need Bryce Young for Tennessee as much as I hate to say it. I'd rather him be fully healthy. Right. And if Bryce Young is not healthy for Tennessee, I would rather have Milroe with 2 weeks worth of first team
playing. Yeah, exactly.
Game action, full game action to get ready for that. So,
no, I agree.
I start Milroe in this game. I think he has a great game, and I think Alabama covers regardless.
I agree 1,000%. I think Milroe's going to have a good game. With us running the ball, we're going to slow the offense down, but I think he does need to develop as a passer, and I hope we get to display some of his skills this Saturday. So throw the ball around. I'm also interested to see if Tyler Harrell and maybe Aaron Anderson are back yet. I know we've heard reports that they've been practicing this week.
Is she playing?
Aaron Anderson.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hi, Aaron Andrews. But
I know she's gonna randomly stumble across this video. Oh,
she might. She might. I don't know what she does in her free time. I don't know. We've heard reports that Harrell and Anderson have been practicing this week, but again, I don't know. That might be another game time decision.
Raj,
yeah.
Our sources tell us.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
That those who've been practicing. So we'll see what happens Saturday. But I think we both agree that obviously Saban doesn't want to say who's starting at QB because he doesn't want to give A&M any time to prepare.
Agreed.
Jimbo is probably under the impression that Milroe's starting anyway.
Right. And can do nothing about it. So
Exactly. It doesn't matter who's starting, they're gonna lose.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
And because you mentioned that, Raj, we have to give a shout out to Bama Beat on Twitter at the Bama Beat.
Yes, shout out to Bama Beat.
Our latest special edition of our podcast.
Right.
Great Alabama insight. Hope to have him on more in the future. But
he's by far our number one source for Alabama football.
Okay. We don't say sources, we say our source tells us. But we just do appreciate him coming on there. So all right,
shout out to Bama Beat.
The football segment. We'll have you guys and everybody have a good
come on now.
I don't know what I was thinking. 3. I can see you get pumped up.
Man, I'm ready.
Like the nose crinkled, you were getting ready. 1. Did you get your eyebrows plucked? Go.
Outro music.
Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide.
Go Milroe.